Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. LMG here, bringing you a review of American Truck Simulator. Yes, from the makers of Euro Truck Simulator 2, SCS, bring us now American Truck Simulator. Yeah, it's out today. They released it a day early, which is actually really cool of them. Uh, yeah, they switched up. They didn't want to make anybody wait, so they actually did it a day earlier. And about time I didn't even expect. I was in the middle of a recording actually when they came out, so I did play throughout the stream out the day. I've done a couple runs after that. I played about 6 or 7 hours here. And I have actually explored about 40% of the road. We'll actually give you the map here. We'll go to the world map real quick, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. Yeah, other than Oakdale and Huron, which I should have just stopped in there when I was going to run deliveries. Yeah, we pretty much, I know we only have about 4 cities in Nevada here. And as Arizona is coming shortly, and that is also free DLC. Yeah, it's price tag about 20 bucks American, but there was some not CSC's fault. SCS's fault. I always get that dyslexic on that. Apologies. Yeah, there's some. It's kind of almost expensive in XCOM 2 in some places. If it's that expensive there, I would probably say hold off. I'd probably say hold off. I mean, it's not really their fault. The price conversions that they have no control over, that kind of stuff. The currency conversions and all that. But so far, yeah, this is what I managed to cover in about 6 hours. So 20 bucks. It's not going to be. I'm not going to say it's going to be a ton of content. I will say probably after about 20 hours, you're probably going to get maybe start to suffer a little bit about burnout because there's only so much of California you can see. Am I right? Beautiful countryside though. Yeah, a lot of this is taken straight from ETS2. Yeah, graphically, slightly improvement, but it's nothing crazy. I've been running at 60 frames, no problems though. Very little bugginess, a little bit, we'll talk about that as we go. Yeah, I want to really explain through any of this. It's really all about the same though. The radio will give you American stations, and a Montreal station, and an Espanol station, one of those. But you can stream your own music, you can put your own music in there, of course. First thing I want to talk about is we'll go to the truck dealers. There's only 2 at launch, because a lot of people none of the truck dealers are really on board, except for these 2. But I think more will come. Like, yeah, ETS2, more will come on board once they see how well it's doing. Yeah, we're going to check out the Peterbilt truck dealer. Yeah, well, it's going to cost normal about a little bit more pricey than some of the other trucks you can get in your truck, too. Yeah, it's about 118,000. And there are about 5 different models there. We'll really go into cab customization because really can't, not the level into, get really about level 10 or 12 can you afford that. I'll have to show that off differently there. Okay, so let's go to another truck dealer. We'll check out Kenworth here. Yeah, the only 2 dealers thus far. Yeah, about 122. Get it for your starter one. And then you can get up to about a little pricey, about almost close to 200,000. But that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Okay. Let's talk about the bank. I don't ever take out bank loans myself because it's just the interest rate. Interest rates are a little high in this one, I do want to say. About like 6,000 a day. Once you get to about 400,000, but who in the right mind would give me 500,000? Am I right, people? Yeah, it comes out to about $6,000 a day. That is one load per day, so you're gonna have to really have to start working on that. So I'm not gonna run out. I'm not gonna get my own truck as of yet, because I'm about halfway there in about 6 hours. So I don't think about another day's stream. I think we would have enough. I'll be streaming this all week until XCOM 2 comes out. Yeah, all these options, everything pretty much just normal. We're gonna jump to another job. Yeah, I am level 6. We'll take a look at my skills real quick as well, just to give you an idea of what I've done. A couple hazardous cargoes, 1 long distance, a couple high value, and a fragile. Nothing just crazy yet. Alright, let's go to the job market. And actually, I previously recorded this, and actually did a perfect job. Didn't screw up at all. It was amazing. But then I realized I actually had taken out my external hard drive for a bit, and the recording thing just did not record. So, oopsie on my part. But alright. Let's see. I would like to go to some place I have not been yet. That's not a lot of places, though. If possible. Oh, we actually have not been to Oakdale. Yeah, we've not been to Oakdale, so we're going to head there from Carson City, Nevada. A tractor, about 29,000 pounds. It's kind of weird. You can actually switch that on to go back to. I know a lot of European players will be playing this, so you can actually switch that to the metric system. All that it does have options in the options there. Yeah, it's kind of weird to see that actually. Okay, we'll take that job. No, we're pulling out music because monetization issues on YouTube, of course. And it's kind of weird to play that without the music. Okay, we're just gonna have to. No, I think we're gonna have to back up a little bit. This one's a little weird. Yeah, I'm using a wheel, of course, because I would advise anybody that does really want to play a lot of. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. To do a lot of Euro Truck or anything in general, you definitely want to invest in a wheel at some point. Because the controller is kind of okay, but I know a buddy that can do keyboard and mouse, but myself I cannot. Give me 1 second to actually adjust. There we go. Yeah, really, other than my braking might be, I need to adjust my braking a little bit more, but I think I've got the settings pretty much okay. Okay, we'll see a lot of the buildings really nicely done. Actually, they've done a really nice job. Yeah, a lot of name changes you will see. Stuff that just kind of looks like it's something you'd normally see, but name is not quite right. Yeah, see, I just brake a little bit too early. Probably another hiring agency. Okay. We're about 10 hours. Yeah, I won't get into insanely long runs because you can only go from so far from point A to point B. But you will make more money as you level up, of course. And apparently, probably the next couple months, we can go from Los Angeles to Arizona. Yeah, runs gradually will expand over time. Look at the mountains over there. Yeah, let's say graphically, it has improved a tad, not a huge amount. You do want to watch out for fines, though. We'll talk about fines real quick here. Because the fines are a little bit crazy in this game. And I never felt in the, Euro Truck 2 it was ever really that bad. Actually, I was going to hit cruise control, but now we are doing we're on an 80 now. And you'll see sometimes there are really quick speed changes, like it'll go 80, 55, 35, then 80 again, and stuff like that. And there's always cops waiting. Yeah. Yeah, so a speeding fine is about 1,000. No matter how fast you're speeding, it could be 2 over. I'll get $1,000, which is a little much when you're starting out. I actually did wind up negative for a little bit. Okay. I will attempt this. I don't know if we can. Yeah, when the last recording I didn't actually, get a fine. I didn't do it. It was perfect. It was like the perfect storm. Here, probably I'm going to hit something. Yeah, and actually, one thing I do complain is about the AI, not very much improved. I'm actually going to get over it because I'm a little bit dangerous. AI not really much improved. You actually get rear-ended a lot, which will, even though no fault of your own, it will cost you, like the cruise control there, it will cost you quite a bit. I would say use cruise control quite a bit in this because the cops are out to get. And if you have a cop, I have a cop rear-end me, and that costs you double. That costs you $1,800. $1,800 for something that at time not usually your fault. That is a little rough. I think maybe the prices should be adjusted down a little bit, but I'm sure there's going to be a mod. We can go for that. You should see a lot of American Trucking Simulator 2 mods. I was going to turn him, but he's coming up pretty fast. And that is a cop, so maybe we don't want to do that. Red lights, about $700. I think that's fairly reasonable. I've not got the sleeping one yet because I haven't been able to do a run long enough where I have to worry about the sleeping thing. I would think the quick thing, if you do quick jobs, sometimes you got to keep an eye on the gas because sometimes they actually don't. You never ran this into Euro Truck where you didn't. They always give you more than enough gas to finish that. But sometimes, apparently, us Americans are lazy. They do not give you enough gas. So make sure if your employer is, paying the bill anyway, always make sure you stop off for gas if you got. I've actually ran out of gas. A quick job. I'm like, and I did not take a detour or anything. I'm like, really? Let's go about 75. feel a little, and the engine sound about the same. Crap. Whoop. Okay. Okay. We can go. We got this. We got this. I blame that entirely on the AI. Oh. I didn't panic. We handled that okay. I'm sure the car in front of me kind of peed themselves a little bit, but once you get up to the 80s, it seemed to get a little crazy. I'm probably overcompensating a little bit. Yeah, AI braking for no... This is American traffic for you. Got Reno on our left here. And typically in Nevada, you see a lot of tumbleweeds, a lot of things for casinos, stuff like that. Which you will actually see a lot of that in Nevada. Okay, you'll see also a lot of old-timey cars. I really kind of... not real realistic, but it's kind of cool. And you don't see... Oh, I'm speeding a little bit. See, that's something you're really got to watch out for, because the speed does... They do change quite a bit. It's typical, you know, in Euro Truck as well, but something to keep an eye out for, especially early. Once you get over the hump, though, once you start making a lot of money, you probably can, like in Euro Truck, YOLO it. And I missed a... Oh, I missed a turn. Which, luckily, in American Truck Simulator, is not as bad. Because there are a lot of places to actually pull a U-turn. Though, sadly, not here. Okay. We're probably coming up to somewhere on our left where the barriers will open up. And I can do a turn. Right about here, actually. I would not recommend you do this in real life. This is insanely dangerous. But we gotta make this because I'm not going all the way to an exit. I'm kind of just planning my moment, as it were. Yeah, this is highly, highly dangerous. Okay. And sometimes you just gotta slowly YOLO it. Yeah, this is heavy traffic. This is a horrible idea. Horrible idea. I have never been a professional driver. Yeah, I'm not a professional Euro Truck driver, so this is okay. Oh, I know I'm being a bit of a wisp about this, but this is just okay. After these two, we're gonna do it. After these two, we're gonna do it. No regrets. I only have one life to give for this channel. Oh! Perfect. That was amazing. Traffic actually lightened up a little bit. Woo! Alright, we're getting back in the center limits of Reno. Okay. I can breathe again. Yeah, I was talking and I missed the X. Actually, they have a really realistic UPS truck, but they do call it a UDS. United Delivery Service. These guys don't get sued sometimes. Yeah, there's a Welbert. A lot of stuff you'll see, just slight name changes, stuff like that. Name just changes to protect the innocent. Okay. Check in. Might just wait till, wait for the green there, maybe. And talk about some more. And actually, we see the Golden Gate Bridge, which I heard looks quite lovely with the... I haven't seen it with the fog, but there is some fog sometimes. I haven't really not seen, you can actually change that up in the options, but I haven't really seen too much. This is really nice once you get it's kind of not realistic though, cause they do have a winter mod in Euro Truck 2, but not really realistic here because this is kind of what the weather is all the time. Yeah, mostly sunny all the time. Eventually when else said and done, I can't wait to do a Los Angeles to New York run. Or maybe even like, Montreal to Tijuana, something like that. That would be definitely awesome. I know they do have an exit to Tijuana, but it's currently closed. Maybe under construction a little bit. Okay, watch out, we are on 65, but I kind of worry about it changing. We're still about 230 miles off. That's not really long, actually. Yeah, this game always does do a great job of, let's get over. I don't trust the Breaking Bad Winnebago. So I was just out to Nevada recently, and yeah, they do have a lot of Breaking Bad memorabilia, but we actually did see the hotel. Okay. What the crack is he smoking? Whoa! Okay, totally not my fault. Oh, we might have. Let's take a look at the damage here. We might have to call somebody. We might have to call somebody. Okay, well that's not embarrassing. It's gonna take an hour. Ooh, employer's not gonna be happy. That was colossal mix-up. We gotta make sure we repair, just in case. 8,000. We would be so in. Co-insurance, is that a new thing? I have to actually pay that? No, I don't have to pay that. Ooh, okay. I was a little afraid there for a minute. I haven't repaired anything actually before on this. It usually wasn't that bad. Okay. Got that repaired. Wow, that is how to accident in this game. How to accident. Siri, how to accident. Okay. We still got 17% damage in the trailer, though. Wow, the cop did not see that. Also, I pulled out with my lights on. So let's get back to this run. Oh. That was not good. Okay, alright. That was hilarious that I did. That's probably the worst accident I've had thus far. I have not flipped it yet, but that was pretty bad. 89% cabin damage. And I hit a red light while I was talking. Okay. So luckily that didn't cost anything. But we're going to get a severe penalty when we do finish the mission. Which I do deserve, because you slightly hit the guardrail and that just tipped the whole thing. Yeah, but you do gotta admit, that Breaking Bad Winnebago, you know, just kind of lunged into my area. I think it was an elderly couple. I don't want to say they were doing meth, but that's what it kind of looked like to me. Better call Saul. Okay, so we're gonna take a grand tour through Reno. They do catch a lot of the, you know, some of the landmarks and stuff. I was hoping for kind of a little bit more, but you do get a little bit of Americana out here. We'll have to see. They don't get a lot of feedback. They will improve, I'm sure. Make sure we gotta do. Thing I do hate is driving 30. I copped to that one, but I really don't want to slam on the brakes. So $700, touche. Like I said, I really nailed it in the last recording of this. But then I'm like, I know it's going to go bad. I know something would go wrong. But that's okay. I deserve this. Alright. Okay, you're turning. Ooh, but you're probably going to... this is dangerous. Okay. Thank you for not being a horrible driver. So we can cut through here. And like a little old lady, I will leave my turn signal on. That's a rather confusing thing. Alright, but let's keep on going. Yeah, we really didn't gain any time by, you know, just getting that horrible accident. But as long as I at least break even on this, I would be happy. It's never about the money in this game. It's never about the money. It's more about the experience and the joy for me. Because I never make a fortune in this game. Okay, let's hop on the road. There's also a little weird... Oh, 900... I just wanted to show you off every kind of wrong thing you could do, apparently. I think it's clearly their fault. I think I should get $900. Because they truly ran into me. So we're already ran about 2,000 down from what we started. So, if I break even, that's okay, though. Clearly this is 80, and he is slamming the brakes the entire way. Much like American. But very luckily, you know, I've done this for, I played this game for about 6 or 7 hours already, as I stated. And I am already seeing a lot. I will say you probably will get 12 to 20 hours out of this, and they will probably get a little. You put it on the shelf for a little bit until we get something new. And for a while, once you get your own trucking business set up, after a while, you're just kind of, we're just going to be waiting. Now we'll bring up the weight station. I discussed that before. Sometimes you will get called into the weight station, sometimes not like that, and it will be like really before you're ready. It's like you have to pull a quick UE sometimes if you're not waiting for it. Okay. They might pull me out for sobriety test too after that driving. Okay, pass inspection. I'm not actually not. I think there is a hefty charge I've heard if you're overweight. Sadly, I'm a skinny fellow, so I've not gotten that yet. Yeah, but 89%, I pretty figured we'd probably total that truck. And sadly, they will give us another job. I mean, they won't shun us. I think should really be a thing in the trucking series. There should be permadeath. Oh, I'm horrible. I'm trying to create a Dark Souls of trucking. Okay, well, a little less than 200 miles. It is. Well, that is quite a. I would say, always say, the nice guy. Obviously, a port over from Euro Truck. Looking pretty nice though. There are some falling stars. Also pretty nice. I don't really actually checked out night skies too much in Euro Truck, so I can't really be an expert on that. Here I'm driving like a little old lady again, so. I'd say 80 is a little dangerous when I'm driving a semi, though. So I don't really have the regulator on. In Euro Truck they do have a regulator. Here it seems to be more high speed. Got about 4.5. Okay. We're about half tired, but I said I haven't gotten to run yet. Where I might have yawned at the end, but I really think more akin this. I would call this early access, but I would call this not early access. It's a tough road to call. And it down to 955. See, it's a lot of subtle, quick changes like that. Like now it's 55. Like, I know how fast you're going, you will only get the $1,000 fine. Not like we're gonna go to jail. I would have already lost my license quite a few times already. And we're stopping through Truck Key here real quick, which I did not know was an actual place. To be honest, I thought they were making that shit up, but I digress. Actually, you'll find Los Angeles, San Francisco, a lot of those big towns, really quite small actually, but it's it's not going to be a realistic size. It would take you forever to do that. Plus, the traffic would be horrible. There is no smog mod yet. Oh, and there's a speeding fine for going sick. No, this is where I call. This is where I call foul on this, because no cop pulls you for going over 5 over in America. I know you wouldn't, being from the Czech Republic, you wouldn't know this. But any American will tell you, no, you will not get pulled over 5 over in most places. Especially in California. I generally go 10 over, that's what I do. But that was a little rough. And there I am already breaking the law again. That's why I would recommend using cruise control quite a bit. I've actually gotten hit by the same cop twice. And here I am going 70. I am horrible. Okay, well, we're going up at the turn here. It didn't go slightly longer run. I said I want to open up more cities. See what there is to see. Show you guys some stuff I haven't seen. But I've seen the majority of it. Oh yeah, see, this is the quick job. Well, because I did actually, I did take a little bit of a detour. So apologies, I did pop out for a second here. Look, I do find it odd. They do keep the AI traffic away if you do have to pop in and out. Check something. Yeah, but here we'll actually just pause it on the road. It's, completely stopped. I would say, this is a good game, but it seemed a little weird that, I guess, kind of more in the American style. Maybe the guy who did the truck ahead of you didn't do a great job, didn't fill up. Actually, I'm going to pop out real quick. We're going to see if there's actually a gas station cop on my right. We're going to see if there's a gas station or something really close, because I will run out of gas. If we get off in Sacramento coming up here, there is a gas station. Because we're really, I don't think we could get to Oakdale or even Stockton. I think I will pull off here. I think it is the smarter choice. I would have to have 2 derps in a review video, so like I would say also treat this more as early access. Does have great steering wheel, multiple steering wheel, controller support, everything they ported over from Euro Truck 2. I find it kind of easier to say that. Yeah, we'll pop off here and I will go get some gas. Gas prices still horrendous in here. Now we'll look to see if they have different gas changes, price changes eventually throughout the area. Because it's about $3, which is about almost concurrent, you know, with American gas prices over here. In the Midwest, I'm paying about, you know, about $1.50 to $1.60 right now, which is actually pretty awesome. Yeah, I will get to it, but I gotta get some gas. Yeah, see, you'll see a lot of older model cars here. Okay, so let's pop in. And sadly, you cannot blow up gas stations by running into them. Maybe in the future DLC or something. Okay, and the employer is paying for this, so we're not going to worry about it. I didn't mean to. Yeah. Oh my god, we're out of control. Okay. Turn it off. Don't. Oops. Let your finger off the wheel, pal. Yeah, just when you fill up, take your foot off the brake. It's a premium about $3. I think it probably actually these prices are a little forgiving. I'd almost kind of like to see fluctuating gas things, but I think that might be a bit too complicated for the game. That would be kind of an extra dynamic. Okay, we're 546. Okay, well that is glad I'm not paying for that. Glad I'm not paying for that. And actually, I also want to if you do listen to the comments, let me know how much the total charge is. Yeah, Walmart. There's obviously Walmart. Keep track. Let me know how many total the fine amount I did have. There will be you'll win an internet cookie. I'll just say that. And I've already. Okay. I've actually got it stuck earlier. I did get it stuck on a parking block here. Okay. Alright. This might be... Oh, alright. Give me a second to look at this. Not sure how you did that. It's kind of impressive. We can actually just pull in that parking lot there. Pull into Walmart. Look at some crack dealers at 2 in the morning. It's really, if you ever go to Walmart at 2 in the morning, you know what I'm talking about. That's an experience in itself. We'll pull in that parking lot and kind of turn a U as much as we can, really. Jeez. Okay, we're actually getting ourselves in a bit of a pickle now. Okay, so let's pull over. Okay, slow and steady. We'll get out of here. Yeah, I know I'm driving like an old lady. It's okay. Okay, so the camera angle's a little bit... I don't know. Okay. Well, if we just keep going straight, I think we got it. Nope. That guy in the parking lot. Should I call the cops? I don't really know. I'm kind of finding this amusing. We'll kind of do this the really cheap way here. Welcome to watching an hour of the world's worst driver. That's what I'm going to change the video title to. It doesn't really look that bad if you do this in first-person view, but... Okay. Give me a second to think about this. About our horrible life choices we're about to make. Yeah, this is actually probably a lot easier in first person here. You don't feel so bad about what you're doing. And that's how we busted into the front of a Walbert. That cop is like, I am not dealing with this. Okay, come on. We can do this. And we got 1% damage. Alright. What were you doing? Ah, just running in a bush. No damage that time. Alright. We're only 72 miles away, but it's going to take us 8 hours to get there currently. And 2% damage. Alright. We're almost actually totally tired, too. I tell you, I'll be darned if I'm doing this a third time for the review. You just check me on the stream. I do a lot better driving, though I do occasionally derp during chat. But this has been... Oh, come on. I know somebody's just freaking the hell out watching this right now. They're like, oh my god, I play Euro Truck all the time. This is horrible. Yeah, I know. I know. Come on. We've almost got this. We'll go a little bit more, and we'll swing it over a little bit. I'm just trying to be too cute with it, I think. Oh, okay. Alright, almost. We'll slam right into the back of the Walbert. Those people are better off anyway. Oh, oh, okay. Woo, alright. Another one of my many bad life choices. Okay. We are so fired. Guys, I think we're so fired right now. Worst driving ever. There's no fault of the game. This is entirely on me, guys. This is entirely on me. Many bad life choices. Okay. I found some trucker pills earlier. That might have been explain why. So I don't know. I'm going to place a bet in the comments. Do you think at this point in the video, do you think I actually make any money off this trip? I'm gonna say I don't know. Maybe 1,000. I think we've lost about 2,200 so far, which is pretty high for me usually. I don't usually lose that much. Twitch viewers might disagree sometimes. Sometimes it happens. I'll hit the cruise control here. Don't need to lose any more. Yeah, about an hour and a half away. About 57 miles. Okay, yeah, about an hour. Yeah, 50 miles. We're not too hard. Yeah, I did pop out for a second. We are severely tired as well. That is not a good thing. You get an original. Whoa. Okay. We do get a little bit of frame droppage. I've noticed a couple spots, but really overall it's been pretty solid graphically. It's more akin to like really sudden fast braking. Breaking Bad. Whoa, we got a couple cops. Get some chicken apparently. Glad they're not doing that. I wonder if I get his ticket going past them, because if they're, I wouldn't assume they're in the cars, but I'm gonna guess that would count. Ooh, donuts. I guess we can't go forward. I was thinking we were gonna keep on going, but. Okay, Depp boy. Hoods? Yeah, another cop. Wow. The cop. Oh, wow. Cop. I think I've been going for 32. I just, now it's 55 again. My God, we will get this cargo here. I hope it wasn't fragile. But if you're for hardcore Euro truck player, I just think it'd be a good investment down the line. But I think you're gonna get yourself getting bored because even I'm semi-casual. I haven't played Euro truck in a while. I did play quite heavily, but I will play quite a bit of American Truck Simulator. But I think we will just set it on the side for a bit because it'll be lacking new content, stuff like that. Yeah, gameplay-wise, it is very sound. Can't find too much more wrong with it. They've got a great formula. There's nothing too. I don't think they should break up a good thing. Okay, almost there. Stay together. I'm saying, I bring you my worst drive today. Quite a lot of thousands of miles, and yeah, that was the worst crash I have had. At that point, I'd almost rather have flipped that over totally. That would have been pretty awesome. Okay, we got Oakdale about a mile away. And I am speeding again. Yeah, cruise control, you definitely want to use cruise control. I know, I've been a big fan of cruise control, though. That's the thing. I've been using it a lot more in this one, though, because the fines are way more abundant. I think the cops might be tuned down just a little bit. Of course, I could just go to speed limit as well. Alright, we're up in Oakdale here. You guys are thinking, finally. Okay. That's kind of a stop. I would agree. I would argue that. It's a California stop. I've actually I got pulled over for once for doing California stop. Like I didn't stop completely. I'm like, well. Okay, and actually when you do diesel and stuff, you can actually make deliveries to gas stations, stores, stuff like that. Alright, Oakdale discovered. I just need one more town. See, already in like one day, I've pretty much done all of that except for 4 towns in Nevada. We've pretty much done all that. I think I'll get that done probably tomorrow. Like I say, gameplay-wise, you're probably going to get 12 to 20 before you run out of anything new to do, anything you haven't seen. I feel like myself. Okay, then we'll show you they have a couple different options. Gameplay-wise, I probably just will skip it because I don't think we have that much time. And plus, my parking is terrible bad. You can do a hard park, which you get about 40 XP. I never find it's really worth the extra XP, though. Yeah, 15 XP to do a little bit easier one, and then you can just skip it, get no XP. And I did damage. Wow, have not got one of those before. I made 1,000. I made 1,000. So I actually lost money on that one. Oh, that was great. I had fun on that. All right. For my verdict here, I do give it an 8 out of 10. Just for it loses a couple points because lack of long-term content. You will get your money's worth, but you'll be sitting on the shelf for a while because we don't know how soon the content will roll out. I imagine we'll get the next DLC fairly quickly, but there's licensing issues. Stuff's got to happen. It's gonna take time. So yeah, I would definitely say give it a try. Just think of it as early access. Yeah, but you're not gonna probably get more than 12 to 20 hours out of it. Then you probably wait unless you like the grind and just running back and forth, enjoying nature, listening to music, driving. Then of course, yeah, that's why you love Euro Truck. Alright guys, be sure to hit that like button. It always does help out. And I will do a little bit more coverage once we do pimp out a truck, as it were. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next video.